I'm the plug in the mixer. I got the juice. I got the juice. Baby, I got the juice. Dum think about it, dum dum. Dum dum, you're number one. But you girl. Woo! Hey! Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with a new video. As you can see, I'm here representing R&B soul the right way. And as y'all see, I'm so hyped. I came in with Janelle Monae's I Got the Juice from her dope album that she just released, Dirty Computer. Now, y'all know for the past couple of joints, I have been talking about Janelle Monae's songs that she's been coming out with. I've talked about Make Me Feel. I have talked about I Got That. And I talked about, what else? I talked The Jingle Jane. And I talked about that. I talked about those songs. And yo, she released her album, and I'm so proud of this album, y'all. Like, what I love about what Janelle Monae did with this album is she didn't change who she was, but she brought some of that mainstream, sound to it. You know what I'm saying? She definitely, working with Pharrell and working with other people, you know what I'm saying? Because Janelle, she normally stays in-house with her albums, you know what I'm saying? But this time, she worked with other producers and things like that, and she has that mainstream sound. And what I really liked about it is the fact that this album feels like it has that classic sound, but she still added that current vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a joint like I Got the Juice with Pharrell, and you know what I'm saying, The Jingle Jane, that song, and I Got That. It's just like this album is dope, y'all. And for me, I feel like that's a perfect soundtrack when you can connect the classic and you can connect the current and put it together and make great music. And I think that's what Janelle Monae did with this album. Also, I feel like this album was really her dedication to Prince. You know what I'm saying? You feel Prince all over this album, yo, for real. So I really is happy with this album. I really want y'all to check out Dirty Computer, yo. For real, you will not be disappointed. I'm telling you, yo. It's like, I Got the Juice is a favorite. Take a Bite is another favorite of mine. Classic, Crazy Life, that's another favorite of mine. Americans just sends chills down my spine. But y'all, just check out her album. It's dope. Dirty Computer. And that's why I had to come in with Janelle Monae. Had to represent for the album. But speaking of having the juice, y'all know I got the juice, and I am back with weekly current R&B bangers. Current R&B bangers is here just to prove that mainstream, prove to mainstream that R&B is alive and well. And, I'm just sick of mainstream giving, the impression that R&B is dying when it's not, and that's just a lie. So, every week I come with 4 to 5 bangers a week to let y'all know that we have the music out there. Yes, it's hard to search, but hey, at Junior's World of Soul, we got you. You know what I'm saying? So this week I got 5 bangers for y'all. So hopefully after you guys hear the clips, y'all will support them. And like I said, we have to really support these artists that's making that good music, because if we don't, we will keep giving mainstream world the impression that R&B dead, and it's not. So let's get into this, starting with my girl Tamia. Now, Tamia is an artist that I love. Number one, she can sing. Tamia can sing, and she's all about the music. You know what I'm saying? She's all about the music, because let's just be real. Tamia does not have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Her husband is Grant Hill at the end of the day, but you can tell she loves music, and it's from her heart, and it's from her soul, and I really love it. Now, Tamia, she hasn't brought out her last album since 2015, was Love and Life, and I'm still playing that album. I wish it got so much more shine than what it did, because that album is completely dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I've been listening to it like crazy for like the last 2 weeks. I've been really listening to this album, and it's crazy because she just released a new joint that I'm gonna talk about. But yo, she brought the flavor on that album, and I just gotta play this song just so y'all can get like an understanding. Because if you haven't heard the album, you're missing a great R&B album from 3 years ago. But like I always say, and like my brother Sin always says, it does not matter. Music does not have an expiration date, and this album is dope. So this is the song that, listen, when I heard it, it's like I kept playing this song over and over and over again, and finally it was like, okay, I can pass it. But this song is so dope, and here's Chaise Lounge, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go. That joint is so smooth, y'all. Like, it is so smooth, and I just love that record. And I just like when, boy, take 'em all. Yeah, I sound like horrible right now. Like, it's, listen, I'm just getting off work. You know what I'm saying? Having this nice little drink, so my vocals ain't right, but it is what it is. But that song is just dope, and that album just has so many bangers on it. It has Lipstick, which, let me tell you something. When you listen to this song, Lipstick, you know that Grant Hill is a very happy man. When you listen to that song, you listen to Chaise Lounge. It's not a game. Stuck With Me, such a great R&B song. Special. She remade Denise Williams' Black Butterfly. Nowhere. Like, that album is dope, y'all. So if you have a chance, y'all, I recommend y'all check out that album, because it's really dope, and it's a really good R&B album for real. But this Friday, Tamia just released a new joint. The joint is called Leave It Smokin'. And let me tell you something, I loved it from the first 10 seconds. Like, when I heard it Friday, I was like, Tamia got a new joint. Where's she gonna come? Is it gonna be slow? Is it gonna be fast? But I'm like, we're reaching the summer, so I'm like, I hope, she give us a bounce. And let me tell you something, she gave us a bounce. The first 10 seconds, I loved off the break, and it is a banger. Again, the joint is called Leave It Smokin', and this is the first joint on Current R&B Bangers. Here we go. Smoking. Fire. Smoking. Leave it smoking. Woo! Oh my God, this song is so funky, yo. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, like, I played it like 4 or 5 times after I heard it. Like, I was like, yo, Tamia gave me a banger. This is what I wanted from her. Because I was like, yo, it's the summertime. I know Tamia can sing. Hello, Tamia don't got to prove to nobody she can blow. That girl can blow. But I was like, yo, it's the summertime. We need a summer banger. And she gave me one. Yo, I know I cannot wait to go home for Mother's Day weekend. And when I go pick up my mom's from work. And I'm going to be playing this. And I know me and my mom's just going to be rocking. And she going to be like, yo, play this again. Who is this? Who is it? And I cannot wait to play it. Like, this joint knocks, yo, for real. And again, it's called Leave It Smokin'. It's on all streaming sites right now. YouTube, wherever you, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever. Please, y'all, go support this record. This record is dope. And we reaching the summer. We need them. I can play this joint for the whole song, but yo, please check out Tamia's joint, Leave It Smokin', and that's the first joint on Current R&B Bangers. All right, so the next artist I talked about on Current R&B Bangers before, I'm talking about my UK brother, Ricardo Williams. Now, I talked about his joint, Come Over, that knocks. He released his joint about 3 months ago, and he released it during the cold weather season, so it was some cuffing season. You know what I'm saying? It was the right record, and for sure, it was definitely part of my playlist, the Love playlist, okay? And this joint is dope, and this is kind of when I was introduced to him, and yo, he's dope. But here is the song Come Over, very catchy, but it's smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's for that Love playlist, and hello, but here is Come Over.
Come
Come over, come over, come over, come over, come over. Come on. Come over. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Like, that joint knocks, and it's definitely a favorite of mine. Like, even though the joint is, like, for, you know, the bedroom playlist, the joint is still dope, and it has that knock to it for real. And, you know, I love keeping up with artists like Ricardo because you could tell he loves R&B music. You could just tell, you know what I'm saying? I follow him on his Twitter, his Instagram, and his SoundCloud page, and you could tell he just loves R&B music, and I just love that. You know what I'm saying? You could tell the brother has soul, and he can really sing, because I done seen a couple performances. The brother can really sing. And, you know, he just released his EP. He entitled it The Love Tape. You see what I'm saying? The Love Tape. Joint like Come Over, but that wasn't on it. But, yo, he is singing. And like I said, Ricardo can sing. He can sing like a joint. The first joint in the album, it's called Deeper, and then Latch. Like, Ricardo sings, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to put that EP in the more info box. Like, yo, check this dude out. Like, I always talk about right now we need real R&B voices, brothers that can really sing to represent our culture, and I think he is one of them. Like, he is a favorite of mine, you know what I'm saying? But I'll put the EP in the more info box so y'all can check that out. But he just released a banger maybe about 4 days ago. I guess it was Friday. And he entitled it He Ain't Me. And listen, he letting Shorty know, like, listen, don't compare me to other dude. I ain't him. You know, I'm me, and I'm going to love you the way I love you and how you supposed to be loved. I was like, all right, Ricardo, do your thing, brother. You know what I'm saying? Let him know. He ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was dope. But this is the second joint on Current R&B Bangers by Ricardo Williams entitled He Ain't Me. Here we go. Y'all get a nice little sample on this one. Come on! Woo! One more time. Come on! Woo! Come on, yo. Y'all didn't hear them runs? Like, he's not playing games. He like, girl, he ain't me. Do you hear them runs? Like, yo, that's one thing about me as a lover of music and a lover of real vocals. Like, if you can give me some runs and it don't sound forced and you killing it, and Ricardo was killing it on this one, I'm telling y'all, this brother sings. And he deserves shine because, like I said, he's a singing brother. You can tell he loves music and he loves R&B music, and you can really tell. You know what I'm saying? But listen, He Ain't Me is all on your streaming networks right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put all Ricardo's, you know, social media in the more info box. I definitely want y'all to check this dude out. Like, this dude is sorry. Okay, now we get into the third joint. And I talked about this brother. I'm talking about Angel. And, you know, Angel is from London as well. And I was introduced to his record by his song High Grade. It had like a reggae vibe to it, but it had a knock to it that you really couldn't deny. I'm going to put that joint in the more info box. But the next joint that I talked about was a favorite of mine from him, and he threw it on the SoundCloud. The joint is entitled Take Me Home, Take You Home. And he actually used a couple of samples, like for real. Like he used the Foxy Brown "Get You Home," which we know the original was done by Eugene Wilde. Then he used the Queen, Mary J. Blige. He used her "All Night Long," which was originally done by the Mary Jane Girls. And then at the end, he used the melody of SWV's and a little bit of the lyrics of "I'm So Into You." But this joint is dope. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love when an artist, yes, you can use the sample and whatever, and it makes you it makes it familiar, but they also find their own way, and that's what I think Angel did with this record. So this is really like the joint for me that I was like, I'm really, really checking for the dude. So here is "Take You Home," and it goes a little something like this. Here we go. Home tonight, I wanna take you home tonight. Wanna take you home tonight. I wanna take you home tonight. Woo! So see what I'm saying? Y'all heard all the samples in that joint. And that joint is dope. And it still got a little vibe to it that I like, you know what I'm saying? And I just like that he made it his own. You know what I'm saying? And clearly y'all can hear all the samples that he used. I didn't even get to the SWV part, but the song is dope. It's on his SoundCloud. I'll put that in the more info box. But, excuse me, a couple of days ago, he released his album, Woman. And if you follow Angel on IG, yo, he was getting you hyped for it. Like, I was like, well, damn, when is the album coming? Like, I'm waiting for this album. Because, you know, once I really talk about the artists on Current R&B Bangers, I follow them on their social medias. And I'm like, when they coming out with music, because it's like I want, you know, other people to know that they got music out, especially how they doing R&B. I'm like, listen, okay, cool. So he was getting you hyped. He was like, yo, we got 5 days, we got 4 days. I'm like, okay, let's go. So the album was released, The Woman. He has 14 joints on it. It knocks. It definitely knocks, and it has that mainstream vibe. He even got Eric Bellinger on the joint. But it's a joint that I kept playing over and over and over again. And it's track 5, and the joint is entitled Nothing Wrong. Listen, Angel, if you see this song is it. We need this as a single. Like, you made 2 different songs, which I think is dope. But I'm going to give everybody just the beginning of it and how I like it, because it's definitely familiar, because you're going to kind of hear a melody that he used. And it's just dope, and I just love the record, and it's called Nothing Wrong. And here we go. It goes a little something like this. Line. Woo! Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's slow, but like I said, it still has that knock to it, and we definitely know that he uses that R. Kelly melody of "I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind." See, it's like, I feel like the trend right now is everybody's trying to go back to the 90s and use a sample. And just because you use it, it might not be good. You know what I'm saying? You might not use it in a good way. But what he did, the song is familiar. You know what I'm saying? It's like me. It's like, okay, he's thinking about his audience. And that's what I really like about Angel. He thinks about his audience, but he also knows that other people are listening. So you still want the older ones to come in, and if they hear something familiar, it's like, oh, okay, that's R. Kelly. Okay. Then now he adds a beat to it and he makes it his own, and that's what I really really liked about this song. I think this song can really 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 hit. It's really really dope. Again, yo, his album is entitled "Woman." It has 14 joints on there. Like I said, it bangs, and it's definitely for that mainstream audience. But he has a lot of songs like "Nothing Wrong," and I do like the one with Eric Bellinger, and I forgot the other one. I can't think of it right now, but yeah, the joint is dope, and for real, I would definitely check it out. But Nothing Wrong goes hard, and I feel like that's a hit. So hopefully, Angel, if you ever see this and your record company sees this, please make that the next single, for real, because I feel like you got a hit on your hands. So Woman is on all your streaming websites. I'll put all of Angel's social media in the more info box. Definitely check it out. And that is the third joint of current R&B bangers. All right, now the next artist I found out while I was jamming to SoundCloud Radio. Like, SoundCloud Radio is just everything to me right now, especially finding new artists and things like that. But I was jamming in my new spot, because y'all can see I'm in my new spot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not like where the closet is at anymore, and that was in my old house, but I'm in my new joint. And I'm jamming, and then this song comes on, and I'm like, well, who the heck is this? I'm like, he sound good. Who is this? So I ran to my computer, looked on my SoundCloud, and so I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, this song sounds really sexy. You know what I'm saying? And his name is Siergio. And, you know, right after then, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. Then after that, it was like, let me check up on this dude. So I definitely went to SiergioMusic.com, which I'm going to put in the more info box. And I was like, let me tell you something. Ladies, this is for y'all. Like, he bringing the sexy. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Shirt off, all that good stuff. This is for y'all. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm like, the dude has talent. Because then it's like, I'm hearing, you know, I'm going on YouTube, I'm checking different things. Because for me, I want my, you know, my channel to be credible. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to talk about somebody, I want them to have some type of talent. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. And then after I started doing a little bit more research on him, I saw that he opened for Fantasia, Anthony Hamilton, Monica, and Robin Thicke. Right then and there, you got some voices right there. And I know Fantasia just ain't going to let nobody, just somebody with no talent, open her up for her. And neither is Anthony Hamilton or Monica or Robin Thicke. So I'm like, okay, this dude is the truth, because them is some singers. So then I kept reading on in his biography. Then he's inspired by Aretha, Anita, Donny Hathaway, who y'all know is my favorite, the man of emotion that I call, Brandy, and Sam Cooke. Once he said Sam Cooke, I was like, bro, have a fan. I'm a fan, because a lot of people can say they're inspired from Sam Cooke, but you could definitely hear it. And for me, I hear it. I hear it when he sings. You know what I'm saying? I hear it, and I hear the influence. And I was like, yo, he has a fan. So, you know, his latest album is entitled This For Her. It's out right now. It's been out for a minute, because the song I'm going to talk about is the third single. You know what I'm saying? And listen. I've been jamming to a Siergio. I really have, and I'm so glad that I caught on. I might be late, but I'm glad that I caught on to this, because, yo, dude, you are representing real R&B, and I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? He already released 2 singles off this. It's called On My Way and Temporary. Listen, if y'all want the videos, I'm going to put it in the more info box. Just go to his website, SiergioMusic.com. I'm telling you, he's bringing the sexy. I'm telling you. For real. But this third single, the one that I heard on SoundCloud that really introduced me to him, was entitled Can't Breathe. And the song is dope, and I love it, and I had to talk about it on here. So the fourth joint of current R&B bangers is entitled Can't Breathe by Siergio, and it goes a little something like this. Come on, man. Y'all hear that? Like, and then it's still, like I said, like I always say, you can connect to the young, because you got to have a knot to it now. But he's singing on this record. You know what I'm saying? A little auto-tune in there, but that's fine. You know, it's not drenched in auto-tune, because the brother can sing. He don't need it. You know what I mean? But it makes the record, and it's a sexy record. You know what I'm saying? He's letting you know, like, girl, I can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have you. You know what I mean? But I think it's just a dope record. And it has that knot, like I said, where it can be mainstream. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's such a dope record. Like I said, listen, Siergio, I am sorry I am late to the party again. But like my brother always said, good music lasts forever and it never expires. Now you have a fan. I am a fan. And I think now that I've been checking for your album and I've been listening to it, like today I done listened to it about 4 or 5 times. Listen, you probably will be on a lot of current R&B bangers. I'm telling you, yo, because, yo, you're representing it right. I like, you know, Siergio and Tone Snit. They kind of reminded me of the young cats that really, really deserve shine. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's dope. But, again, Can't Breathe by Siergio. Yo, dope. He got a video out for this right now. I'm gonna just put all his social media, and I'm gonna put his website in the more info box. Please check this brother out. He's dope, for real, for real. And y'all just heard him hit that long note. He don't play no games. So that's Siergio with Can't Breathe from This Will Hurt album. All right. Now the last artist I found, listening to SoundCloud as well. Her name is Issa. And this song was just soulful. It was just soulful. And it was like, when I heard it, I was like, yo, who is this girl? Like, whoa, like she's getting me. And I'm like, you could tell Brandy inspired because I'm hearing those runs. And I'm like, this girl is from the church. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely from the church. And I'm like, well, who is she? So, you know, like I said, I found out her name is Issa. And I went on her Instagram. And she just released an album After Sunday in the Dressing Room. Now, I'm just getting into the album, saying the girl can sing. She's dope. I'm really getting into her. Like I always say, good music doesn't expire. And I'm so glad that I'm finding artists like Issa that I can really get into and I can talk about. Maybe I'm late, but hey, I'm on it now. So this song, Dressing Room, is the song that I heard that really, really was like, I got to talk about this girl. And I just said it has that soulful sound, and it made me know that this girl is from the church. So the song is called Dressing Room, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go.
Come to my dressing room. You make me down, and now I want you to. Will you take cleanly painted to me? Will you be careful with what you say? In my dressing room, everybody can see my dressing room. Part of me. A dressing room, dressing room, my dressing room. Come on, y'all. Y'all don't hear that? That's a country record, but it's soulful as heck, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, y'all hear that girl singing on it. I'm trying to sing along with her, but that girl is singing. You know what I'm saying? And yo, now, like I said, I will be talking about her for a good while too, because I just love her voice, and I just love the fact that she's bringing that church sound. Like, we need that on mainstream radio. It's all good that, you know, people are creating their own sound, but we need some church voices on mainstream radio. We need that again. We really, really do. And Issa has that. I'm going to put all her information in the more info box, her social media, her Instagram, her SoundCloud page. But her album After Sunday, The Dressing Room, is all on streaming platforms right now. Y'all check it out. I know I have. But yo, she's dope. That's Issa with Dressing Room. Well, those are your bangers for the week. That is Tamia with Leave It Leave It Smokin. Ricardo wins with He Ain't Me. Angel with Nothing Wrong. Siergio with Can't Breathe. And Issa with Dressing Room. Now, I hope the clips that y'all got, yo, y'all enjoy them. Y'all support them, you know what I'm saying? Because as y'all can see, as weekly as it's done, R&B is alive and well. And listen, R&B soul can never die. You know what I'm saying? Do not let mainstream fool y'all. World. So I got y'all weekly with current R&B bangers. Like I said, I give y'all 4 to 5 a week. So maybe it's hard for y'all to find, but y'all got, you know, me here at Junior's World of Soul. You got This Is R&B. You got Singers Room. You got, you know, I got Soul.com. You got Rated R&B, sites that really represent R&B in the right way. But I'm gonna get out of here. First of all, I definitely have to give a shout out to my brother Divine and my sister Donisha for their bundle of joy that they just had today. Bella, yo, it's a blessing. I'm so happy for both of them. Have a healthy baby. It's now time for a new life with y'all three. I'm so happy for y'all. So definitely had to shout y'all out in the video. Man, mad love to y'all. Can't wait to see Bella. You know what I'm saying? See that beautiful baby. You know what I'm saying? But definitely had to give a shout out to y'all. But I'm going to get out of here with my boy Leon Bridges. He has a new album, Good Thing, that comes out this Friday, May the 4th. May the 4th, people. And listen, we need to support this brother. I wanted him to get more support with the Coming Home album that he released in 2015, but he got, you know, somebody overshadowed him, but I'm not even gonna go there because it ain't even about that. But yo, this album, he has grown artistically. He's been giving us bangers after bangers after bangers. But y'all support this brother, and I felt like why not go out with his banger that he got out right now. He got the video out. It's called Bad News, and we gonna exit on that. So here we go. Good thing and a bad news. Woo! See y'all next week, y'all. Peace.